this is an opportunity to take those students and build from the earliest age that coherence amongst the grade levels of building their skills and their competence at the same time alongside the knowledge of math.
I myself, as well as other teachers, when they hear about it, the initial thought is, how am I going to do one more thing? But when you start looking at how you are going to bring that in with your current curriculum, how you're going to look at standards and how this fits in, how it can go hand in hand with what you're already doing, I think once you understand that, then you realize it's not really more work.
We're working together to create systematic change. So that means that our grade levels are working together and our sites are working together in a different way than we ever have before.
As teachers, we usually want either the right answer or a wrong answer, but then knowing that we actually can build upon what they already know and make it even bigger and more exciting for them, it's just amazing that as teachers we think, or at times we just think different, that there's only one way, but there's many strategies that they can bring the students and not just the ones that we're teaching to them.
And there's so many fun ways to, express math and do math through stories and problems and, counting collections and choral counting, that it's really not just one part of our day. It translates throughout the day, and it makes it a much more, all-encompassing kind of thing. So it's exciting.
I just remember doing it the first time, and we didn't have a large counting collection. It was, I think, maybe 50. But my third grader was already doing a race and saying 3 times 10 and 3 times 5. And I was like, what? We didn't bring that up yet. So it was just amazing. And it's a learning experience for not only the students, but ourselves.
Being a small rural district, we're in many ways isolated. And being able to go to the convenings allows for staff to realize we're not alone, that the challenges that we're seeing, the opportunities and the successes that we're seeing are being seen throughout the state of California.
Understanding districts that have the similar demographics and their challenges was powerful for us. When we would go to convenings, we would say, how did you overcome that barrier? We were able to build on their ideas and see how they were able to overcome some of those obstacles. And then we just cross-applied it here.
I stopped expecting their work to look like my work, because through this process, I've really just realized not everyone's brains work the same way. So to expect someone to figure out 2 + 2 by using their fingers every time is not the right way to think. It should be more open to the students getting to choose how they solve their problems.
3 years ago, if you would have asked my students what they were most excited about at school, they would have said recess. Today, if you ask my students what they're most excited about, they'll tell you math. They're really excited to do it.
We want the learning outcomes to be strong, and that's the goal for our future in math.